the attacks, whether it's Ahava or whether it's G4S or some of the musicians that are no longer going to Israel, like Santana, like Elvis Costello, like Massive Attack, many other groups that are refusing to perform in Israel. All this is our responsibility. The boycotts are internationally our responsibility. And if the Palestinians here are having to fight when they're being attacked violently, the least we can do is fight for boycotts abroad internationally. And I think that should be the focus of every major mobilization.
A Gaza sta crescendo molto il movimento BDS, soprattutto appunto nei giovani palestinesi, nei giovani universitari. La campagna BDS appunto è molto importante, è molto importante boicottare appunto i prodotti, quello che noi possiamo fare, appunto il boicottaggio dei prodotti israeliani, e ci sono per esempio gruppi musicali che Eddie ha menzionato che si sono rifiutati appunto di andare a suonare in Israele. Queste sono tutte piccole vittorie e sicuramente il BDS è uno strumento, in questo momento lo strumento migliore per lottare contro l'occupazione israeliana.
Oui, je voudrais ajouter sur la question du boycott. Oh, sorry.
Oui, en français.
Of boycotting. There has been an initiative from here, from Gaza, which is quite important, and I think that has not yet received enough echo. Some organizations have handled the question of the diamond, that they call the blood diamond. You have to know that Israel is the main place where the diamonds which are extracted in South Africa and in the south of Africa, they are worked here. Yes, they are worked in Israel, and it's a very important part of their revenue. And so some organizations have decided to warn the world about that, and they have launched a campaign that they called Boycott the Blood Diamond. And they have a very important and very clear statement. Mayer, which is a man of figures, tell me that it is 22 billion the participation of the blood trade, the blood diamond trade on the revenue of Israel. It's really important. So this organization that make a statement for explaining that, and it would be good that all people who can do something on this question take contact with us, and we will send a statement, and we will try to make this grow, because it's quite an efficient pressure on the economy.
Sì, Sara ci parlava appunto della campagna anche Blood Diamond, che si può trovare su internet, e c'è appunto una forte campagna contro questi contro appunto contro questi diamanti. Anche questa è una campagna che è nata da poco, però che sarà sarebbe molto importante appunto da diffondere nei nostri paesi.
Yeah, just 1 minute. Rosa, for this $22 billion each year, the Israeli get as revenue from the blood diamonds trade, and their statistics talk about 30 years without need anything else to go on occupying the Palestinian lands. That these $22 billion per year are enough for Israel to go on occupying the Palestinian lands for 30 years.
Diciamo che Israele ricava una grande quantità di denaro comunque dal commercio di questi diamanti, che contribuisce quindi anche all'occupazione dei territori palestinesi.
And there is an agreement, international agreement, prevent prevent any country in a conflict to make this kind of commerce.
There is an agreement.
International agreement prevents any country to do this trade when it's in a conflict.
C'è un accordo internazionale che diciamo non consente, ecco, proibisce di questo commercio appunto in situazioni di conflitto.
Yeah. Maria wants to add something. The last word. Sarah.
I wanted to comment that a very important thing that keeps Israel doing what it wants without pledging to the international law, to the humanitarian law, to the human rights, is the support that many countries are giving to it, or they are just looking aside. Also, the very important contribution that the United States is doing to Israel every year with money and with weapons. Last Saturday, we were in Rafah because it was the 10th anniversary that Rachel Corrie was killed when she was run up by an Israeli bulldozer while she was defending a house. A little girl read a letter which was very moving, in which she said, appreciated President Barack Obama. It was an open letter. I have always seen the things that are happening to my country. Rachel Corrie came here to support us. Now she is dead. We know that Americans in general don't have anything against us. Please stop giving support to Israel. Please stop funding Israel. Please stop sending weapons because we want to live in peace. And please don't continue to put handicaps to our wishes of unity. Because if we don't have our unity, it is very difficult for us to have a government to take us out of the domination of the occupation by Israel. So now that Obama is coming in 2 days to Palestine, well, to Israel mainly, this letter has a very big importance. And well, it's like a dream, but we also have the right to dream sometimes that maybe, inshallah, this hope of this little girl might be true, and that the United States stopped from forever to fund Israel and to help Israel not to comply with human rights.
Ok, sì, come sapete c'è stato appunto l'anniversario di 10 anni dalla morte di Rachel Corrie. Rachel Corrie era un'attivista dell'International Solidarity Movement che è stato ucciso da un bulldozer israeliano in Rafah mentre cercava di difendere le abitazioni lì in Rafah dalla distruzione appunto dei bulldozer israeliani. E durante la celebrazione di questo anniversario una bambina palestinese ha rivolto diciamo, una lettera a Obama perché gli Stati Uniti finanziano lo Stato israeliano, lo finanziano con soldi, con l'invio di armi.
$3 miliardi all'anno per 10 anni.
Quindi ecco, questa bambina ha scritto questa lettera ad Obama chiedendo per favore appunto di fermare questo finanziamento in armi a Israele e anche di non porre ostacoli appunto all'unità del popolo palestinese